guys, what's up? It's Raven3 back at it again. This time we're back to analyzing some hands so that way we can make ours a little bit better. Now I've decided to do an analysis video instead of a full modeling video because I feel like just doing modeling again and again and again can kind of get annoying. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I did differently between my two different hands that I have, and show you what I changed and what I did to make the one that I currently have. Anyways, grab yourself a drink from Low Poly Cafe, sit back, relax, don't forget your tippy waiter, and let's get right into it. Alrighty, so here we have a little setup. This is the new hand that I just finished modeling. And it actually does not look bad at all. These collections over here is just a whole bunch of different references, and I can get into them a little bit more, but this is all in all what my hand looks like now versus what it looked like. Unfortunately, I can't really go out of edit mode on this one because if I do, then it's just gonna go back to the full body. So we're gonna be stuck in edit mode on this one, but it actually does show a little bit of the differences between this hand and this hand. This hand, as you can see, I didn't fully complete the knuckles, and there's a little bit of twisted topology here. But that is okay, because this is also just kind of a first draft hand. I did fix it on the later fingers. I should have fixed it on all of them, but I didn't. But basically, the biggest difference that I've noticed within the two hands is mainly up here on this end right here between the palm spacing. So if I get roughly around that same view, is mainly the palm spacing. So as you can see back here in this end, right back here, you can see that towards my thumb area, it is not nearly as thick as this one. And that is because as you scale this axis here, currently mine wraps around the complete thumb, so I can't really explain it all that well. But basically, what I did was I just clicked scale, which scaled the whole thing. So actually, here I can simulate it. We'll throw in proportional editing. We'll tone it down. I believe I'm toning it down. I don't know. It's been a while since I've used proportional editing, and I'm kind of limited to half screen. That way I can compare and contrast. But basically, I scaled it upon the straight axis without pushing Z. When the difference that it made was actually strangely baffling. Because as you can see right here, it even shading wise, it even looks like it's ballooned a little bit. Meanwhile, over here, everything kind of looks more uniform than not, which is actually kind of what I wanted. And then I didn't fully finish everything, like the seams on this one, because this is completely on a different playing field, and this is more or less kind of me trying to figure it out. But the side view on this hand is actually a lot better than this one. Granted, I can't really do a full side view, but if you look at it, as you can see, this is very paper thin. It is not very angular like this one, and that really changed a lot. Another thing was on sculpt tweaking. I did a lot of sculpts and sculpt tweaking on this one comparatively to the to my first rendition of the hand. I'm still relatively proud of my first rendition of the hand. However, the second one, using references and everything else, did make it a whole lot better. Now, a big part is if you look at the fingers and at the little curve area versus over here, you notice a real big difference between the two. This palm is relatively flat, kind of like pancake-ish. And with that being so pancakey, it made it look very plain and not really like a hand. Even from the side profile, you can see or the backside profile, there's a taper on the new hand, and then on this hand, it's very flat along the edge. And then the finger curve, it doesn't actually follow a curve. It's very flat. I mean, this one too, I mean, it kind of is a little along that flat edge, but there is micro adjustments in the back. Ooh, okay, that did not work. Let's retry that. Draw that line real quick. But there is indeed a little curvature. Oh, it's just the desk that I'm on right now. But there is definitely a little bit of curvature there. It's just a little bit harder to see, which is actually really nice. It did add a lot of extra definition. Now, things that I would change from this hand, like that I just did. I love the sculpt tweaks because it actually, you can see it here. It actually has a palm, an open palm area, which is insane to me because I was very confused on how to do that, but staring at references for an hour and also doing a lot of tweaking, I definitely got that palm base there, which is amazing. The only thing that I would really change is if you take a peek at the pinky area and these two fingers specifically, I did scale them down, but I feel like I scaled them down a little too much because this whole finger here, it definitely feels like what I could do, and honestly, I'll see if I could try it here. But what I should have done is I should have scaled it a little bit less because it looks a lot like yes, your pinky's supposed to be smaller, but it looks way too small compared to the other fingers. From the top view, it doesn't look terrible, but from the very front view, the wide view, you can see it definitely looks a little off. Not to mention from the front, I mean, it looks like a little too bulky from the back, but I mean, that's all just due to the other sculpt tweaks that I did. I'm still learning hands, and everything else is still kind of up in the air in terms of my not my professionalism, but my ability to do anatomy. I am very new to all of this. I have almost zero art background, so from compared to the first hand to this hand, I feel like I've done a lot. In terms of the fingers, I definitely prefer these fingers over these ones. I also made these ones a lot thicker. The one thing that I wish that I kind of did on this one, which I'll probably end up doing, is copying over this knuckle topology, because it does indeed allow me to deform the knuckles a lot easier, because as you can see, I kind of was trying to manually do it in sculpt mode, but I did definitely get to a point where it was getting a little bit of a pain. Meanwhile, this one, you can grab one vertice and just move it. Oh, well, I have that. But you could just move it up and make a bump for that knuckle. And same goes for all of the knuckles here. But all in all, between the different two, I do feel like I am advancing on the hands alone. I mean, this is insane to me, the differences that I'm already seeing here versus here from where I started. This is my first hand that I've ever made on the right side right here. And compared to this one on the left, I mean, it's almost night and day. And that makes me happy. So, yeah, but all in all, this is what I've learned on my hands. I hope that this kind of helped you out. I know it's kind of a weird video today, but all in all, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. Feel free to comment anything that you would like to see in the near future, or just in the future in general. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace out. Have a good one, and may your dreams fly high. Peace.